I heard you missed me. I'm back. What's happening? I'm back. Lord, have mercy. I never thought I was coming back. I thought I was gone. I thought I was gone forever, but I'm not. I'm here. I'm back for your viewing, pleasure, and your harassments. It's Vape at 5. I'm your host. I am Black Cat. While I was gone, I don't know if you noticed. I hope you did. I hope you've been watching. Not many people have been. I've been doing some reviews, working on my reviews. I've got a new setup. I have to show you guys. Very impressive. I got a new monitor. I stole the monitor. Stole it. Not really, because I actually bought the monitor, but then I was letting my dad use it, and my dad has not figured out how to use a computer at all. He has no idea how to use a computer. So I went to his house, and I was like, "Dad, you using that computer much?" He answered no. Next thing he knew, I was taking the monitor with me back home to put in my studio. Now I have 2 monitors. So I think my problems with everything slowing down and getting like out of control, I think that might be resolved. Because I think what was happening is my video processing card, which is a piece of shit, obviously, could not handle the amount of video craziness that was going on the screen. So you'll definitely be at peace with that. You'll be at peace with that, Dustin Kendall, our church. You guys will be at peace with that, knowing everything is fixed. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know if it's fucking fixed. Probably not. This whole Zoom thing just threw me for a loop. I tried my best. Did you guys like the show Wednesday? It was fun, wasn't it? Fun having Don on here. Wasn't that cool? I had a good time. First guest I ever had. Had a bunch of guests. So this Thursday, you guys know, I know you're all eagerly anticipating. This Thursday, you guys are going to have a special treat because I am going to throw the link into the chat. Then you guys can all come on. Hang out with me. All my greatness. The Vape at 5. But truly, be an interactive episode. I got a great show for you guys today. Fantastic show today for you. Eddie T. Hell, for you, I have a fantastic show. We are featuring a builder from down under, from Australia. His name is AdoVapes. He is a phenomenal builder. Somebody that I've had the pleasure of knowing for quite a while now. He's a member of the Resistance crew. Just an all-around great guy. He's been doing a lot of work in advocacy. There's a lot of stuff going on in Australia, and I'll talk more about it this week since I am featuring Ada. With a lot of struggles they're having with, it's kind of the same thing we are, but on a much more extreme level. If you haven't heard anything about it, it's really something you should look into. It's actually the Southern Australia apparently is trying to pass all these crazy laws, banning vaping, banning flavors, banning everything, really. And there's actually laws on the books that are really they're nuts. They're nuts. They're talking about imprisonment for people vaping. And if not imprisonment, then like thousands of dollars of fines if you are caught vaping. It's unbelievable. It really, really is unbelievable. And it's terrifying. It's really terrifying. I had a conversation yesterday. I had to get some stuff from my wife's car, and I was talking to the guy at the auto parts store, and he smoked, and he saw that I had was vaping, and he's like, yeah, I've been smoking 20 years. Same story as all of us, right? And he said, I thought about vaping, but I hear it's worse than smoking. And I started laughing. I'm like, dude, I was like, man, I hear that all the time. I was like, it's terrifying that people actually think that. So I kind of, I hate being like that guy. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, it's safer, you don't listen to blah, blah, blah. But what I did was, I was like, here's some information on it. This is what the Royal College of Medicine says. Royal Physicians, I can't remember the name. I think I remembered it yesterday when I was talking. I rolled it out. But I was like, they say it's 95% safer, and you should really look into it. And I told him some places to go to look for some information and things like that. And I got some products in from Asmodeus and some other things, and I actually thought about taking. So I have this Flow Pod that I did the review on, and I really like it, but it's really good for a starter because it has a great battery. So I thought about taking this up there to him, and I may actually do that this week and just drop it off. But Yeah, just, you know, one person at a time. And I always say that with telling people about vaping, you know, they're going to believe the propaganda and the stuff that's in the news and the commercials that they see. But as soon as you change their mind, as soon as you enlighten them, they'll never go back to thinking that way again. So it's just this slow grind of getting people to understand the health benefits, the harm reduction that vaping can provide, and how much of a better life you can actually live. You can become active again, and things that you couldn't do before. You don't wake up sick, and you don't feel awful. You don't smell, and you don't, you know, risk people's lives around you if you're vaping and things like that. So, you know, it's something that, you know, one person at a time, you convert them, and then maybe he goes and tells somebody else. So just, I don't know, something I ran into yesterday I thought would be interesting to talk about. All right, guys, let's go through. Let's say hi to everybody. I missed you guys. You know, it's funny because I was coming down to do the show. I've been doing the reviews and video and all that, and it's so much harder. Reviews and like doing like regular videos are so much harder for me than doing the lives. And I think a lot of people might have the opposite. I think a lot of people think oppositely about that, in that they think the lives are harder just because you can't go back and erase what you say. But doing the like recorded things, to me, like with the editing and everything, is just so much more time consuming and so much more difficult. So anyway, yeah, I'm like so like happy to be back in my comfort zone and actually doing a live show. All right, let's say hi to everybody, and then we'll get to business. We're going to feature Ado today. We'll talk a little bit, and then we'll get out of here. So be a nice little show. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a build, and then Wednesday, I actually have a review of the Asmodus 18650 pumper. This little gem right here. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Even my wife was like, that thing is beautiful. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a review on this on Wednesday. The little pumper mod, and the significance or the difference or the variation or the creativity of this mod is that it has a pumper system here that you actually pump juice into instead of actually squonking it. And we'll go over how that works and everything on Wednesday. New to the show, Ben Sauer said he finally found someone as cool as him. Ben, those are big words. Anarchy Coil, what's up, Anarchy? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Andrew Taylor. You know, Andrew Taylor, I keep calling him Duran Duran. You know, he's a bass player for me. He's like, who the fuck is Duran Duran? Like, you don't know who Duran Duran is? He's like, what? Dude, they're an 80s band, huge 80s band. Simon Le Bon. Yeah, View to a Kill. Reflex. Her name is Rio. She lands on the sand, something like that. Hot, remember that? Rio. Hungry Like the Wolf. Remember that song? Ben Sauer, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Glad you're here. Ben, you've just stepped into a world of awesomeness. This show is the Vape at 5. I'm your host. I'm Black Cat. This show is every day, 5 o'clock. It's awesome. You're now, if you show up a few times, you'll be part of what we call around here the Black Cat fam. When you're part of the Black Cat fam, you get to a whole new level of fucking greatness in your life. And yeah, I'm Black Cat Whiteface. That's me. I love cats. So do real men. Blind Jay, what's up, man? How you doing, Blind Jay? Good to see you. Glad you are here. Bones Cicada. What's up, Bones? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Brian Feeney, what's up, Feeney? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you are here. Bubbly Blindly. What's up, Bubbly? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Glad you're Cal's Irons. What's up, Cal's? How you doing? Cal's Irons, you know what that reminds me? I'm watching a new show on the Netflix. Pretty good show. It's actually, so the wife and I, we really like the Game of Thrones. Have you ever seen the Game of Thrones? It's fucking good. Now, if you've never seen it, it's one of those shows that like people keep telling you to watch it, and you're like, I don't really want to watch that. I've seen shows like that before. It's just not going to interest me. And then you start watching it, and you're like, this show's fucking awesome. And then you're the annoying guy going around telling everybody to watch it. We found a new one called The Last Kingdom, and it's in the years, I believe, preceding Game of Thrones, back in the, I don't know if it's preceding it. Fuck, I don't know. It's back in like the 800s AD in England, and the Vikings are like trying to take it over. It's really good. It's on Netflix. There's 3 seasons. Wife and I are like muscling through. We put through 1 season during the Christmas or the holiday, which we had a fantastic holiday. I'll talk about that in a minute. And then we just moved on to the 2nd season. So if you haven't, if you're a Netflix guy like I am, check out The Last Kingdom. Very, very good. Cal's Irons. I don't know why you reminded me of that. Charles McLaren, the Baron. He's in the house. He's fucking rich. You don't even gotta know that. Guy's worth $1 million. More than that, probably. Millions of dollars. So be nice to him. What's up, Charles? How you doing, man? Clinton, get off my fucking lawn. Johnson. Johnson. What's up, dude? How you doing, Clinton? Good to see you. Clutch! Where's Charlie? God damn it. You and Charlie ain't here. Oh, Clutch, do what you can. You have to go pick up Charlie in your sweet car. Go get him. Bring him in. Good to see you. Glad you're here, Clutch. Eddie T. Hall. What's up, Eddie T. Hell? Wow. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Frank Einstein. What's up, Frank? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Ian Thomas. How you doing, sir? Great to see you. Ian, glad you are here. James Capozzi. What's up, James? Good to see you. Jeff Lawson. What's up, Lawson? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Jose's Vapor's Choice. What's up, Jose? How you doing, man? JTH Reviews. What's up, JTH? Good to see you, my brother. Kim Dixon. What's up, Kim? How are you, hon? Lou Frigno. What's up, Nick? Nick. So, Nicholas, got you a Rebel, did you? Rebel, Squonk. What do you think of that? I hate mine. Mine's a fucking piece of shit. I can't stand it. I actually use it because I will not use it because it costs so much, so I'm going to continue to use it till I can't use it anymore. But it's the screen like is moved on. I need to send it back. Do you know the guys are Rebel? Can you go over and talk to them for me? Can you like drive over and be like, look, the Black Cat. And when you say Black Cat, they'll be like, oh, hold on, we know that guy. Ask them if they can do something for me and like fix my fucking screen. The screen is like you can't see the battery or the ohm level. I can't see either one. It's like adjusted up. I fucking dropped it. Don't tell them that. Don't. Shh. That's just between us. I didn't drop it. The wife was doing something. I heard a big kabang. Next thing I knew, I seen like shit flying everywhere. It was the mod. I fucking smashed it. But it still works. I barely. I think I had to go in and readjust the battery contacts on it too. I failed to mention that when I was saying I didn't like it. You know, don't tell anybody. Who's next? Mark Pro Vapes. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? Pro Vapor. I'm Pro Vapor. So you know. I'm pretty pro about vaping. Mike Kim, what's up, Kim? Mr. Pebble, what's up, Pebble? How you doing, man? Pebble, you got a package coming. Black Cat Care package for those of you. Now, if you want a Black Cat Care package, all you gotta do is message me. It's a fantastic deal. You're gonna get a shirt, you're gonna get a towel, and you're gonna get 3 sets of custom coils by this guy, by me, the greatest coil builder in the universe. This guy. That's who you're gonna get them from, and they're fantastic. You'll vape the shit out of them. You'll love every single second of the vape. High quality wire, high quality building, high quality everything as far as Black Cat Care package. Message me, contact me if you want one. I take 2 orders a week. I've got 1 more this week. This one's gonna be kind of tough because I got a lot of stuff. But if you message me, I'll put you on the schedule and maybe get it out for next week. Oh, I need to talk about next week too, by the way. Remind me of that, Church. Who's next? Church! What's up, Church? You grumpy fuck. Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Rick McCraw. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you are here. Ross Houston. What's up, Ross? How you doing, brother? Glad you're here. Scott Miller. What's up, Scotty? Good to see you, brother. Taking a motherfucking Vape with Smith. What's up, Vape? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thomas Hall. What's up, Hall? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Tony Berry. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Looking forward to getting the Ghost RDA that you sent out to me. Thank you so much for that. I will certainly get it up there and we'll get a review on it. I'm really looking forward to it, man. Thank you so much for thinking of me and doing that. Tracy, what's up, Tracy? How you doing, hon? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Vape and Irish. What's up, Irish? Irish. You know anything about The Last Kingdom? You seen that? Last Kingdom? Should. Go watch it. Pretty good, man. It's got some Irish people in it. They're scared of the Irish. In that show, they're like scared the Irish are going to attack all the time. I don't know what the fuck you guys were doing. Something. You're not much in it, though. It's mostly the Vikings and the English. I don't know what they call the English show because they weren't English then. Or something different. Fuck, I don't know anything about history. Just watch it. It's pretty good. Maybe Mechanic. What's up, Mechanic? How you doing, John? Great to see you. And my brother from another mother, Mr. Woodtick Mike. All right. Good to see everybody. So glad you all decided to join me today. I had a fantastic holiday. We had children, kids over, and you know, Thanksgiving, like I think one thing with my recovery and one thing in general, I think for just in general to do that is a really healthy way mentally to live is to just be grateful for things and just have gratitude for things that happen. And you know, I think everybody, we spend some time thinking about like, you know, something doesn't go right and we're like, man, that fucking sucks, blah blah blah. But if you just take a minute and think of like how everything else is going well and just take a minute to be grateful for that. And Thanksgiving for me is really about that. Just being fucking grateful for my family and for my health and for my family's health and for our, how fortunate we are, and that, the things that we have, and everything. And it was really, we really had a fantastic time. And, I was going to do a show on Friday, and I got wrapped up with some things around the house. And then Saturday, Ohio State played Michigan. And if you know anything about me, I'm a college football fan. I'm a pretty big football fan, sports fan in general, but Ohio State is my team. I mean, Ohio State Buckeyes is my team, always will be my team. And they play Michigan. It's a huge game. It's actually, in college football, it's called The Game. Yeah, I mean, that's the name. It's the biggest rivalry game in at least in college athletics, if not in athletics in America. And so anyway, Ohio State thumped them, and it was just like a great day. So I had then the Browns won yesterday. The Browns beat Cincinnati, so it's like I've had the best, I'm on this high of winning. So it's going to keep that going right through the show. All right, guys. I tell you what. So today we're featuring AdoVapes, as I mentioned previously. He is a member of the Resistance crew, which is a bunch of guys that I just absolutely adore. Those guys: Nick, Drew, Big D Coils, Freddie, Yeti's on that team. Just a phenomenal, wonderful group of gentlemen that are on that team. Ado is a member. He's been around building for quite a while, as long as I have. I really started noticing Ado when he started working on Enigmas and variations of Enigmas, and he had it down. And at the time, I was working on Enigmas too, and we had some conversations. He had really broken it down to he had figured out the stretch and the difference in the size of the cores and the how he could do them differently, and really down to this microscopic level of understanding the build. And I know that he worked with first Kyle Jones, who's kind of an Enigma master, really. And he taught me a lot about him, because I was having some trouble with them. And Enigmas are hard, and really the only person that I had as a reference back then was Nick. As it's gotten more people know about them now, and it's a little bit easier. But back then, about a year ago, there really wasn't a whole lot of people who talked about it. I mean, it was a tough build, and it still is. I mean, it's still a very tough build. But Ado really helped me through that, and he and I just started conversating and things like that, and I really liked the guy. So I was really happy that I got some of his coils, and I'm going to be able to feature him. I told him today. I don't know if he's in chat. He said he might be able to watch. He wasn't really sure yet, because he had an early day at work. But because over there, it's like they got their clocks are all messed up. Their clocks, it's like early in the morning over there, which is stupid. It should be 5 o'clock in the afternoon over there. I don't know why everybody keeps trying to change the time. It's my time everywhere. That's what it should be. It makes the most sense to me. Should make the most sense to you. All right, without further ado, I'm going to take it down the laptop, and we are going to take a look at Mr. AdoVapes. Let me get it all set up. And Instagram. Really excited for you guys to see that. If you've never seen Ado, he has just got some, I mean, just like everybody I feature here. I mean, they are just some fantastic builders. But I'm really excited to show you guys this. All right, here we go. Let me change this to laptop. Oh, lordy. There we go. All right, we're going to bring this up. There we go. Let me make sure that the volume and everything is working. Close that out. Just do a quick, oh, Lord. Laptop, volume working. All right, okay. All right, guys, here is Ado's page. He's got 800 followers, 218 posts. He's following about 1,600 people. Again, he's from West Aussie Coil Builder. Camera he uses is a Nikon 5600, which is really equivalent to, hey, Adam, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Blind Jay, good to see you. Bill, how you doing? Give Ado a wrench. I don't even see Ado in here. Is he in here? Oh, yeah, every featured builder gets a wrench, so let me give him one. Add moderator. There we go, Ado. All right. So Team Resistance crew, sponsors, and everything. So start out here. Grab a build. Here we go. We got a little braid. I'm not exactly sure of the braid. As you guys know, my braiding skills are minimum. Inside the braid, though, he has a frame staple, and then as his core, with a braid on top of it. Absolutely beautiful. Quality of the photo is just amazing. Just an absolutely beautiful build. Here we go. All right. Layer Cake Rda. So here we go. Pitchfork, corrugated, and he has got all kinds of different things going on in this build. Inside the build here, starting from the inside out, you have a corrugated piece of ribbon. Next to that, to the right side of that, you have 2 pieces of ribbon. On to the left side of it, another 2 pieces of ribbon. And then on the right side, you have, looks like a Clapton with 2 more pieces of ribbon. 2 more pieces of ribbon next to that, which is the first fuse of the Pitchfork. On the other side of it, you have 4 pieces of ribbon, which are the first fuse of that Pitchfork. So he's got, for things to look at on this build, look how unbelievably tight his fuse is. I mean, it's really amazing. It's really amazing that it's that tight. I'm assuming that's 40 gauge. It may be 42, but it's certainly 40 gauge. I'm having a little trouble being able to make everything out on it, so I apologize. But the things you want to look for is look how tight his fuse is all the way around that build on both sides. On the side near the bottom here, you can kind of get a better view at how straight his fuses are as well. He's got 3 fuses. His first fuse around the ribbon and the round wire. Second fuse grabs the corrugated piece and 2 pieces of ribbon. And then the third fuse fuses it all together. It looks like that Clapton is actually twisted. But there is a lot going on this build. Just the thought of keeping that all straight while you're doing your fusing has to just be unbelievable. Let's take another look at it. Here's a front view in the Golem RDA. This is actually a different build. Another Pitchfork. See if I can get a closer view of that one. Here we go. All right, another Pitchfork. Round wire with the first fuse being 2 pieces of ribbon. He then has 2 more pieces of ribbon with a parabolic piece, a fat parabolic. That actually might be it is. That's micro Clapton piece of ribbon. That's a micro Clapton piece of ribbon in the middle there, and 2 more pieces of ribbon on the other side, and then his first fuse with 2 pieces of ribbon in the round wire. Things to look at. Look at how tight his fuses are absolutely amazing. With that parabolic piece, it's really, really difficult to keep that cross fuse straight. And the reason being is the parabolic is pushing up, is higher than the round wire. So it wants to like bevel over top of that parabolic. He does a fantastic job. And if you can see, there's only maybe a couple times where the parabolic actually pushed his fuse. The rest of it is completely flat. And that is extremely difficult to do. Look at how straight his first fuse is compared to his cross fuse. I mean, they're same distance apart all the way through the build, all pointing the exact same angle. That's a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous build. Really, absolutely gorgeous. Here we go. Now these, wow, look at this. Holy cow. Another build in the Golem RDA. So the 2 outer coils are Pitchforks. You have round wire. First fuse is around 3 pieces of ribbon. Then you have a parabolic piece that is framed with a piece of ribbon, and then final fuse together. The inside coil that's sitting above on top of the RDA is skip fused corrugated piece. More like a standard corrugated skip fused. He's colored it up absolutely beautifully. You can just tell with his photography, the color on that is just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. The outside coils, he's got that beautiful purple. And then on the inside, he's got that nice blue with the gold on the outside. That is just absolutely gorgeous. I'll tell you what, that purple on that parabolic piece there in the middle, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Here we go. Speaking of Enigmas, this is a Sukkah stitched interlock Enigma. So he Enigmas it with a Sukkah piece stitched in the Enigma. What a fantastic build. Extremely difficult. You have to know how to do a number of different things to be able to do this build. Look how tight his fuses are. So I'm saying he has these Enigmas down pat. Look how tight his fuses are all the way through. You also notice that the Enigma point is in the middle of the build all the way through. It's not to a side or to the right side or to the left side. And that you can see on one side, on the right side of the Enigma point, you see the ribbon laying flat. On the other side, since it's Sukkah, you see it at an angle. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, man, and beautiful. Here's a really, really nice shot of that pitchfork that we were looking at. Absolute beautiful photography, again, in the Gollum RDA. And if you things to look at, how tight his fuses are on the round wire. Again, look at the angle of both his fuses are pointing the exact same direction. There's no break in that final fuse, that cross fuse. There's only a little bit. With that parabolic piece, it really wants to push out and push those fuses out of the way. And he keeps it from happening on 95% of it, which is really amazing. I'm vaping on. Jane sent me some of her mango, new creation that she made that's mango. It is absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at this. So here's the color up of that Sukkah stitched Enigma. Look at the color on that. Wow. That is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful photography. Beautiful picture, beautiful build. I mean, that's something that you'd make a poster out of. That is just absolutely gorgeous. And here we go with a nice stainless steel or colorless shot. It's amazing how tight his fuse is. Really amazing. All the way around. Just beautifully tight fuse. This is in the hermetic. Here we go. There he is fusing it. Oh, it's got a corrugated piece in it. I couldn't even see the corrugated piece. Holy cow, man. Wow, that takes the difficulty up about 1,000. Difficulty with the corrugated piece is that when you're judging distance or you're judging the diameter of your coil, the length of your, or the width of your coil, to be able to get a proper fuse on it with that Enigma, you've got to be able to dial it in on that corrugated piece, and he does it. That's not easy to do at all. Here we go, a little binary, skip fuse binary. I believe this might be the same one as above. Just beautiful. The photography is absolutely gorgeous. Look how nice and neat his ribbon is. He has 0.2 ribbon, 6 pieces with the binary piece laying on top of it. And then he frames that with 2 pieces of either 0.3 or it looks like 0.3 to me. It might be 0.4. Then with his frames, round wire frames, skip fused. So what is he? Yeah, so it's 0.3. He has it over here. That's one thing about Ado that's awesome is he lists all of his build specs. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. And you know what's great about Ado's page is Ado's page, he doesn't have as many posts as a lot of people, but all his posts are phenomenal. They're all awesome builds. There's no fat on his page. There's nothing, I mean, everything on his page is content, is substance. Dual corrugated, framed with 2 pieces of ribbon, and then skip fused again. Beautiful. Beautiful photography. Got a little black and white type photo here. Here's another. I'm just absolutely in love with this binary. I am just in love with that build. That is so gorgeous. Wow, man. When you do these builds, these corrugated builds are not even a corrugated, but when you do these builds with the ribbon and you have different size ribbon in there and you have a binary piece in there, the ribbon doesn't want to lay flat. Like for it to lay that clean and that flat is really, really difficult to do. Trust me, because you have to remember that 0.2 ribbon is kind of floating in there. For it to lay that clean and that flat is just absolutely amazing, man. It is just beautiful. That is just a beautiful build. This is the pick from, so this, I believe this is the same build as above. It's that parabolic Pitchfork. Oh, here we go. This looks like the Phobia V1, a little para-alien build. So I'm assuming there's a parabolic piece inside of it, is what I'm assuming, but I'm not sure. 0.3, 28 gauge, 36, 30. Or he parafused the alien is what I believe he did. So he parafused alien. That's why there's that separation on it. That's really interesting. Huh. And he did a piece of stainless steel. So instead of interlocking it, he parafused it. That's really fucking cool. I don't know if I've ever remember anybody. I've never done that. I don't know if I've ever remember anybody else doing that. That is so cool. All right. So this is a textbook Pitchfork. Now, of course, there's a lot to it. He's got a dual corrugated piece framed with 2 more pieces of ribbon. But what I want you to pay attention to here is look at his fuses. First off, his fuses are cement tight. I mean, they're just cemented in there. There's no gaps, nothing in between any of his fuses, no space at all. But the thing to look at is look at his first fuse angle and then look at his second fuse angle. They are perfect, exact same angle off. Now, I always say that to get a perfect Pitchfork it's hard, man. It's really, really difficult because you can throw those angles off so easily. And what you'll typically do, or what I would typically do, is I would throw it on one of them and then bring it back on the next one. Just fuck one up really bad and then bring it back. But here, the angles are absolutely perfect on each one. So when I say this is what a perfect Pitchfork looks like, right there. That's it. Absolutely gorgeous. Here. Got a dual Sukkah. Banded Sukkah. That's a fat one, too. Wow. I would have guessed he's got it about, I'm going to guess I can definitely see 8 pieces, but I'm going to guess that's 10 to 12 pieces of ribbon in there. That is huge. Banded Sukkah. Absolutely gorgeous. 12 pieces. Okay. So 12 ply, 0.3. So there may not be any round wire actually in that build. It might just be a staple for core with the banded Sukkah on top. Little alien build there. You'll notice none of his builds are easy either. Like all his builds are extremely difficult. Here we go with something a little bit more my speed. 3 core, 26, 36 aliens, all nichrome 80. And one of my favorite RDAs, the 1.5. This looks like a phenomenal vape. Look at the curve on his alien. Nice. Here we go with a Sukkah stitched Razorback. Holy cow, look at that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 pieces of ribbon. With 14 ply, 0.3 ribbon, 28 gauge frames. And I'm going to tell you, using 0.3 and 28 is hard as hell. Like I would use 0.4 just because it sits a lot easier. It's a lot easier to control. That's fucking crazy. 0.2, Razorback and Sukkah. Huh. Absolutely beautiful, man. So what he did was he basically stitched that Razorback or the alien decor with a Sukkah wire. Beautiful. Look at this. Here's that banded Sukkah again. Or is this the double Sukkah? This is the double Sukkah. Look at the color on that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, Ada. Here we go. A nice full shot of it. Look at that. The Skill RDA 12 ply 0.3. Looks like the Sukkah is actually 12.3 as well. Holy cow, man. That is just absolutely amazing. Hey, Nick. How you doing, man? Rick, good to see you. Tim, what's up? That is just unbelievable. Okay, here we go. Interlocking, Mohawk, Stitched, Razor Hog. Jesus Christ. What in God's name? That is absolutely gorgeous. That's one of the best side boobs I've ever seen in my life. I mean, not as nice as like a real side boob, but like as far as coils go, that is a phenomenal looking side boob. Look at that. Just look at it, as Nick would say. Holy God. Interlocking, Mohawk, Stitched, Razor Hog. I've never heard of it. We'll never be able to build it. But God, it is absolutely amazing. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Let me see if I can get a better view of it here for you. Here we go. This one might give us a little better view. Look at that thing. See, he took a piece of ribbon or square wire and put it in between the hedgehog or the razor hog in the middle there. Fucking beautiful, man. That is just absolutely gorgeous. So much to that build. Little stitched interlock for us. Triple interlock stitched. Nothing. The guy doesn't make anything easy. Looks like the Wheel of Creation. That's where we all came from! Look at this down here. Holy God. Look how gorgeous that is. So you got a Mohawk with a twisted parallel next to it. Paralleled next to it. Just a twisted wire Clapton paralleled next to that Mohawk. That Mohawk is fucking gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous, man. Look at that. Just look at it. Pay attention to the clarity of the photo. You can see the reflection off of that dot mod. The dot mod is so... That dot mod 24 is just so photogenic. It really, really is. And it's just, that's just a gorgeous build. So suits that RDA. Here we go. Okay, this is the what RDA is this? The Quado. Is that what it is? Call it the Quado. High on mod. High on USA. Skip fused. So he has a twisted piece of square wire framed with 3 pieces of ribbon on either side, 2 more pieces of square wire framing that, and then skip and fused. 28 gauge round wire frames, 2 pieces of 0.3 square wire. I'm skimming that square wire, and 6 pieces of 0.3 stainless steel, twisted 0.3 with 0.3. Absolutely beautiful. Nice color. Look at the back coil there, that nice purple on that one, the gold surrounding it. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Just build after build after build. There you go. Little helix build for you. 9 pieces of 42 gauge. 9 pieces of 42 gauge. 9. Jesus. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy and so time consuming. Meaning that this is 9 separate pieces. The stitch or the fuse is 9 separate pieces of 42 gauge. Meaning he did 9 fuses on the helix. That's fucking crazy and unbelievable. This build doesn't really show how difficult that actually is. That's extremely difficult and extremely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. triple stitched Enigma. Huge. Huge Enigma. Look at that. That is in the Gould RDA. I can't stand those ceramic posts or the ceramic clamps. I don't know how it works in the Gould, but I just do not like them at all. I've never had a Gould or Hermetic or the FP, so I don't really know if I'd like them or not. Here we go. Little alien, micro alien with a braid on top. I really, really need to polish up that my braid identification because it's really pretty weak. I don't know any braids. Not really pretty weak. It is really weak. I don't know any freaking braids. But I need to be able to say what they are. Alien Sukkah. Beautiful, man. And that Twisted Messes Pro. Again, look at how the clarity of the deck. How beautiful the picture is. Gorgeous, man. I bet you that'd be a nice little vape, actually. I'm not really into vaping Sukkahs, but that looks like that would not be a bad vape at all. Little interlocking alien. Something I fancy quite a bit. Looks like you use different metals on the fuse wire here. One looks like, I would assume that's nichrome, maybe the other one's stainless steel. A lot of times you'll burn through the stainless steel before you get the nichrome color. That would be my guess. Ooh, that's on a big jig. What is that, a 3.5, maybe a 4? Little stitched razor hawk. Look at the color on that. On that closest coil there. Look at how beautiful that color is. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to guess that's a 4mm jig. That's a, yeah, 4mm. I was right. That was just a guess. But yeah, I could tell there's big ass coils, man. I don't know if the top cap fits on that. It may not, but it sure is fucking pretty. That's for damn sure. We got a little wire porn for you here. Again, going with that Sukkah stitch. What in the hell did he do here? Okay, so this is not ordinary at all. So what he has here is he did a triple interlock alien, a triple interlock Enigma, and then paralleled that next to a hedgehog. Interlock hedgehog. I don't know how he did that. That is something I am going to have to talk to you about, Ado, because I don't know how you did that. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. There's something amiss here. There's 2 different builds on this. That's fucking crazy. Did you just parallel fuse it together? That's fucking crazy as hell. I never saw that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Here we go with another one. Sukkah stitched hedgehog. Absolutely gorgeous. And a 0.3 inlay. That 0.3 inlay stainless steel. I bet you. Do you got a color shot of this one? Is there a color shot of that? I bet you that colored up fucking amazing. I don't see one. It might not have colored up that well. Staple stagger fuse clapped into a big one. That's probably 12 pieces of ribbon in there. Big, fat. That might even be 0.2. The ribbon looks tiny. Wow, that's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful blue on that. Let's see how much more I got. Yeah, okay. So Ado, I'm gonna stop it now, but I don't normally do this anymore, but I'm gonna continue tomorrow. We're gonna continue tomorrow with Ado, because he's got so much more on here that I want to look at. All right, we're gonna stop with this. So I'm just going to stop it right here with this build. Let me see if he's got one of those wrapped. Here's another picture of it. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. That is literally insane. I don't know how you did that. Parallel Sukkah stitch, double interlock hedgehog, and triple interlock alien. So, yeah, you paralleled them. You parallel fused them. That's fucking crazy. I don't know how you did it. That is really amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here, and then tomorrow, how far on the page am I? I still have plenty left. We'll do maybe 10 or 15 minutes more tomorrow because I don't want to, yeah, I want to look at more of this tomorrow. I think you guys will really enjoy it, so we will do that. Let's get this back up to main. Beautiful work, man. Absolutely jaw-dropping. Breathtaking work, Ado. Fucking beautiful, dude. Wow, you have some builds on there I've honestly never seen that I can remember. And that's a bad thing about, for me, and this is me personally, but that's a bad thing for me is doing this show is I lose track of a lot of IG stuff. So I don't always see everybody's builds anymore. And like, I completely missed a lot of those, man. I completely missed a lot of those. So I can't wait to take a look at this. We'll go in tomorrow with a little bit more. Now, let's get this back over here. Get back into the live chat. What'd you guys think of Ado? Pretty good? He's pretty good? pretty good. You tease. Scottception. That was crazy, man. There's some really amazing builds on there. Absolutely amazing. Ado, you're amazing, dude. You're absolutely amazing. A little bird tells me you're the best. There's somebody who always tells me that you are the best builder. And, man, I'll tell you what. There's definitely an argument could be made, man. There's some fucking crazy shit on your page. So tomorrow we are going to refeature Ado. We're going to start at the page where we left off, and we'll just go from there. So giveaways this week. I'm doing giveaways. You're going to be able to win a lot of stuff this week. One, we're going to have the Adore ELiquid giveaway, which is going to be a set of coils from Ado, a set of coils from me, and 2 bottles of Adore ELiquid. On Friday, you're going to be able to win 2 sets of coils from, or 3 sets of 1, 2, 3 sets of coils. 1 coil, 2 coil, 3 coils. You're going to win 3 sets of coils from Ado. On Friday, you're also going to win a Black Cat care package with a shirt and a towel. No coils. Maybe a coil. If I make some on Thursday when you guys are all on, maybe I'll throw a coil in there, but probably not. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna build tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to build. I'll probably do, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe we'll do Don's Firecrackers tomorrow or my all-day vape. We'll do one of those in there. To enter that giveaway, you're going to go to my latest review, which is the review for the dog RDA. And you're going to put a number in between 1 and 150 in the comment section of the review. Now, if you've watched the review, make sure you watch it till the end because there's some funny shit at the end of the review. That is after the thank you for watching, please subscribe bullshit I do. Yeah, there's like probably 2 more minutes of video on there. That's pretty funny. Because what I do is like when I make these videos, I just like do the thing and then I cut them up and do it. But there was a couple times I messed up and I was like, fuck it. And I just saved it anyway. And I put those at the end. So if you get a chance, watch that. There's also a very special word from the dog. The dog was going to do the whole review, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it as a dog because I was like, you know what? Like, Asmodeus has been so good to me with this stuff. I can't do like a dog review. That would be fucking awful. They would be like, what the fuck? Because they're like, hey, even though I'm honest about reviews and I say if I like it or don't like it, they've actually been really cool with me. Like, I said that even in the video if you guys watch it. Well, I hope you watch it. If you watch the review, I like mentioned that they've been like really good to me. Like, they just send me stuff like whenever, for reviews. So I can't really, give them too much credit. Now, that doesn't change what I think about the products. I mean, I guess, and this is just me being honest, I do like the company. So I probably give them the benefit of the doubt on some things. But I need to like try to keep it focused in because I don't want to be one of those guys who just says I like everything. Like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do my best to kind of try to keep it a clear mind when I'm reviewing these things. But watch the dog RTA review, and I liked it. I actually was planning on not liking it. That's why I wanted to review it because I'd done 2 really good reviews in a row, and I was like, I'll do a review of something I probably won't like to kind of mix it up a little bit. And I ended up fucking loving it. And I was like, oh, shit. So now I love this thing. It's a great RTA. I was like, this fucking Damn it. So hopefully, I don't know. And then I'm doing this one. I really like this too. The pumper, which I was planning on not liking this one either, but I like it. So like, I don't know. We'll just keep rolling with it until I find something I don't like, because I don't want to be the guy who reviews everything always positive. Not today's show, Frank. No, not today's show. We're not doing comments in this show. You got to put a 1 to 150 in the review for the dog RTA. That's for this giveaway, for Wednesday's giveaway. Yeah, so not for, we're not doing them in this episode. We're going to do it for the dog RTA. Let me go back here. My dashboard. Bubbly. Now, see, you mentioned the Kylan V2. Now, I have the Kylan V2, and I used the Kylan V2 for a long time. I really did. I probably used it at least a month. For me, that's a lot. If I use an RDA or whatever, like I'm still using this, and I've had it for a month. That tells you I love my C4. I love it. Like this and the Pixie, which I'm going to review the Pixie RDA. It's a little, if you haven't seen it, it's a little single coil, 22 millimeter RDA. Has airflow inserts and shit like that in it. But it's actually really nice. I actually like it. I used the Kylan for like a month. I really, really like the Kylan V2. I would say that I don't like one better than the other. I would take either one. I think I'd probably take the dog. The dog's better quality. That's the thing about the Kylan I didn't really like, is Kylan is not the best quality. It really isn't. And that's why I quit using it. It's because it just started to fall apart on me after a month's use. The dog won't do that. That RDA is a really, really solidly made RDA. I know, Freddie, right? Freddie, I know. I'm going to have like only, because I'm you know, and I don't want to do that. Like I want to have stuff on here I don't like. But what ends up happening is I use so many products, and then I end up the ones I liking I keep using, and they're the ones I know about because I keep using them. So they're the ones I end up reviewing. But I need to find a couple products I don't like to like kind of like as a consumer warning type thing. But yeah, a lot of the RDAs a lot of stuff I kind of like. Hey Jesse, how you doing, man? Juan, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. The dog is going the way of Old Yeller, yeah. I'll probably do I'll do a dog episode here for too long. I just don't want to I want to make it like a special thing and not make it where I do it all the time, you know, because then people will be like, what the fuck? You haven't had any issues with your Kylan? I can't remember exactly what, I don't use it anymore. And I think it was the post. I think I might have broke one of the posts on it, or it broke the post screw or something. I just never replaced it. I'm not reviewing. You know what? I could review the Rebel, but I dropped it. So that really wouldn't be a fair review because I fucking dropped it. You know, so that wouldn't be right. I don't like it though. I don't like it at all. For $230 or whatever it was with shipping and all that, it was more than that. There's so many better devices you can buy. So many better devices. Oh, Freddie, are your coils gonna be on Hit That Juice? That's fantastic. Good for you, man. Talk about major exposure. That's gonna be fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah. No Santa. I don't have a Santa outfit, man. No Santa for me. Joe Dirt type character. I am Joe Dirt, pretty much. You know, I heard bad things about the Boxer too. I shouldn't have. I wanted a dual battery Squonk, and I have one. I have the Rage, and I just wanted another one because I really like having the dual battery, the battery power, you know, with it. But yeah, I should have went with the TS. I should have just went with the TS. It'd have been a lot easier. I got something funny I want to tell you guys. So 528 Customs, who's a bunch of fucking dickheads who rip everybody off, and I can't stand that company. So if you're watching this from 528 Customs, you're a fucking dick. I hope you're watching it, because you are. And you know you are. That's the funny part about it. But you want to hear something really, really funny? 528 Customs, you did a buy one, get one free this week. For Black Friday, you did a buy one, get one free. Like what you get in the supermarkets when you buy one loaf of bread, you get another loaf of bread free. That's fucking funny. But the funniest part about it was the coupon code that you had for your buy one, get one free. It didn't fucking work. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny as hell to me. You did a buy one, get one free, and your company sucks so bad that the coupon code that you gave for the buy one, get one free didn't fucking work. Good job, guys. Keep doing great. Fuck you. Oh, it was so funny. I said that in my group chat, in my build team. I was like, buy one, get one free. Because we were laughing because they're doing a buy one, get one free, which that's fucking funny. I mean, for a hardware company to do that, like, how bad are your sales? How bad is business that you're doing a buy one, get one free? Like, you're begging people to come buy your product if you're doing that. And then your fucking coupon code didn't work. That's just icing on the cake. Fantastic. You're trying to even ruin people, like, trick people into buying it. Right? So you give them a coupon code, and then you don't see that the amount's taken off. You end up buying it anyway and buying 2 of them. That's some shady shit right there. Some really fucking shady shit, but it doesn't surprise me. I looked at the Balsam. I just don't like the look of it at all. Black Cat just turned into Pitbull. I can't stand them. They rip people. There's so many people that they've ripped off. The 528 Customs is ripped off, that I will never ever buy anything from them again or support anything they do. And if anybody asks, then fuck, I'll tell them straight up. 528 Customs is a bunch of fucking, they rip people off. They can suck a dick. Yeah. Especially people in the build community. Like, we're a very small group. Like, the build community is like a sect of the vaping community. Like, we're a very small sect of the vaping community, so we all have to stand up for each other. I mean, if we don't, then who will? You know what I mean? Yeah, he said, Brian, yeah, he is a dick. Did you hear it, Flush? The code works, Church says. Well, didn't work for the people that I talked to. All right. What time is it? All right, guys. It is time to wrap it up. I got all new lights and shit, so it's like the lights are tough. I'm going to have to get used to them. They're so bright. They're actually like like light color, like daylight color lights are like 5600 whatever hertz. Well, I don't know, fuck, whatever they measure lights in. And so they're like light color, so it's like literally like it's so bright that it's like distracting to me right now. So I'm going to actually have to get used to it a little bit before I can like do this. The lights I had before were fucking awful. And that's why everything, like when I would go down low, that's why it looked so bad, because my lighting was so off. And I would try to correct it with like the camera correction, saturation, and hue and all that and change it up. Didn't work. Like it looked awful. So I was like, fuck it. I went and got my camera lights, brought them down here and set them up so that I have more of a natural beauty, natural light looking appearance. All right, guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic. Make sure you get a number in on the dog RTA review so that you can get in there. Now, to win Ado's coils, you're going to want to go to his page and repost a pic from his page with the hashtag BlackCatFam. Make sure that you're doing that this week. We want to get as many reposts as we possibly can. That will enter you in a chance to win 3 sets of this Masters coils. Tonight on the YouTubes, it's Monday, so you have Fresh from the Kitchen, Vaping with the Homies, and Plumes of Hazard all on tonight. I will see you in the chats of those shows. I will be on there as I'm watching my new show on Netflix. What's it called? The Last Kingdom? Something like that. I will be watching. Have a fantastic night, guys. I absolutely love you guys. Hope you guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow on the Vape at 5. If you're in recovery, stay strong, and I promise I will too. See you tomorrow.